We're going over 100 already with this little old car. This is all fucking shit. Okay, all right. Don't go full throttle. It is just too crazy. What's going on, guys? Dragast here, and welcome to Revhead. Now, this is another car mechanic racing game similar to Jalopy or My Summer Car. It's kind of the middle ground of those two. Jalopy's a very easy car mechanic game. My Summer Car is damn near impossible if you don't know everything about cars. And this one's kind of an even ground where, you know, you do need to know a little bit, but you don't need to know everything. So in this one, we are in the Australian Outback. There's a little bit of a storyline behind it, and it's really cool. You can actually be a mechanic. As you can see in the bottom here, we got skills. Mechanic, racer, or dealer. So you can make a car dealership, you can just repair cars, or you can, of course, build cars to race. All these options can earn you money to get you bigger and better cars. So we gotta figure out a name here. I did play a little bit, as you see in the top, just to understand the game. So, man, I suck at picking names. Alright, because we're Australian and everything's bass-ackwards, we're going to be Taskard, which is Dragast backwards, if you are curious. Alright, so let's get this thing started, and yes, here's a bit of the storyline. It's a pretty big screen of text, so we'll quickly go through it here. In the middle of the Chrissy Roads high days, you get a postcard from Uncle Charlie. He just moved to a little outback town called Nordu, out in Whoop Whoop. Are these real places in Australia? Charlie was one of the most famous race car drivers in Australia for yonks, winning the Revhead title heaps of times. Oh my god, the Australian slang. I'm gonna understand nothing in this game. After he chucked in racing, he became a mechanic and kept teams he worked with winning as well. Now he's gone and opened his own garage with his racetrack backyard out the back. So yes, Uncle Charlie's a mechanic. He's got a racetrack in his backyard. It's pretty damn cool. You can read some more if you guys are curious about the storyline. Let's get right into it though, and see what's going on. Alright, so we got a postcard from good old Uncle Charlie here. G'day, mate. How you doing? How you going? Okay, I can't do Australian accents, guys. I'm done now. I promise you guys I won't do any more. Haven't seen you for yonks. I don't know what a yonk is, but okay. How's your old man? Tell I'm Charlie says g'day. I just moved to Nordu, a real little slice of heaven for me. Every weekend there are races on the go, and with your love of cars, you should get over here. It's gonna be a flat-out summer, so come give us a hand. See you when I'm looking at you, Charlie. I like that. See you when I'm looking at you. I've never used that one. All right, so there we go. We got a little card from Uncle Charlie. I guess we're heading over to Charlie's garage to see what we can do over here. Alright, good eye, mate. Oh, I told you guys I wouldn't do that anymore. Alright, here you are. I'm glad you made it. Are you ready to get stuck in? Yeah, but what are we doing? Well, I just bought this place with the garage and the petrol station. I also own the land out back, so yes, as I was saying, he owns a racetrack. People know it as a backyard. Okay, I have a mate who wants to get his hands on a ripper of a Walia. A ripper of... I love Australian slang. It's a low-end car, but a lot of fun. It's got a top-notch reputation. You want to give us a hand, chuck a one together for him? Now, I will do this because it actually gives us more money to buy our own car, and it does do kind of like a tutorial. Building cars, too right, but I could do with a hand. So yes, we're gonna get a help out here and see what we can do. We need to buy a car, something cheap to start with. Pick up a cheap Walia. I know it looks small, but it's light and can even squeeze in a V8. Ooh. Take a sticky beak at the newspaper. I'm going to understand all the Australian slang now. This is amazing. And find something cheap, but make sure it's not completely stuffed. So this is where it gets pretty cool. You get this newspaper here. It's kind of like a catalog where you buy a bunch of different cars. Now, all these, from what I understand, are randomly generated. So you check the paper. You can get, like, totally broken down cars. You can get new cars down at the bottom here. You can see, like, a wrecked car. So if you want some scrap parts, you can get that for dirt cheap and get some scrap parts off of it. But we need a Walia. So we got a cheap 75 Walia, a Walia 4x4 big wheel. Look at the size of that thing. Okay, well, we don't got 30 grand to spend on one, unfortunately, so I think we can only do this one right here. This is what the seller wants, so we will take it. Every car you buy is parked outside. Check it out and bring it in the garage. All right, so I think we're going to fix this thing up for his buddy here. So we got to go to the parking garage, if that ever loads. There we go, and this is our car park. There should be enough room to store your cars. By the way, keep space for me. I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going to fill this whole thing up. So yes, we got our car here. Drink the best. Drink Wallaba Cola. So yes, we got some advertisements here and everything. So yes, there's our certificate of registration. So it does get pretty in-depth, guys. You have to actually change every part. It's pretty interesting. You got the mileage here, your fuel consumption, your top speed, 145 kilometers an hour for a dirt cheap car. That's not too bad. So we're gonna select that sucker, put her on the lift, and I think we gotta fix this thing up. Let's give her a once-over. Click on the car info section. Alright, so we got the car info section up here. We've already seen this. You can actually sell your cars here, so if you do want to upgrade cars, you know, fix them up and sell them, you can do that. It's handing on a car before you want to change anything. Okay. Next thing is to check out the car in a bit more detail. Select the repair icon to see available options. So this is where it gets pretty fun. Okay, use your mouse and click around the car while moving your mouse around. Okay, so you can look around the car. You can see it's got a little bit of rust on it. It's not doing so good. So what we got to do is wash it right now. I guess that's a good place to start. $4.99 for a wash. I don't know why it costs $4.99 considering I'm doing all the work. The body is kind of rusty. We need to do some serious paint work here later. Okay, so I guess not right now. Let's get the car running smoothly first. Yes, I agree, working on the engine is going to be the best option right now. Alright, so we gotta lift her up, and this is where you do all the work. It's not like my summer car where you gotta do a jack and, you know, try and rack your brain around the whole car. It just opens up, and it's kind of like a mechanic simulator as well. It reminds me of that as well. Find the engine and remove it. Okay, so it wants me to remove the engine. I'm gonna say that big beast is the engine. I don't know too much about cars, by the way, guys. Just a warning ahead of time. But we are supposed to remove this engine. So we got a lot of broken parts on here. You can see anything attached to the engine or in the installed parts will tell you about it. So you can actually upgrade each part. So for example, we can just change the oil filter. I mean, this engine is just fine, but it wants me to remove it for whatever reason. So let's remove that bad boy, and bam! Now we got a glowing orb in there for whatever reason. Any parts to take off will be in your inventory. Good to know. So there we go. We got our inventory motored. It's considered new, and the price is 2,000 bucks. So I don't know why we took it out, to be honest. Are we supposed to buy a new one? Yes. Now, okay, so we're upgrading it to a V6. Take a bachelor's at the paper and see if you can find a V6 to fit in this. Okay, V6 engine with parts. Right there, perfect right at the top. Is there any cheaper ones, though? For the Walia, it doesn't look... Okay, there's another V6 engine without parts for 4,000. Well, I'd rather get the parts, because I believe I can keep those parts. So we'll take that engine, and we'll try this sucker out. I don't even know what I clicked there. I don't want to do that. So now we just got to click this and choose the motor that we want. Now... Okay, so this is the 6-cylinder that we bought. It's actually worse than the other engine that was in it. So I'm hoping I can keep that engine, because we can definitely use that 4-cylinder in my own car for right now. So we'll install this. There we go. Let's get that donk sorted out. And look at the size difference in that beast. So yeah, we got a nice V6 in there now. Select the engine and select fix. So yes, you can. If we click on the engine here, the whole block costs 300 bucks to fix. So let's fix that sucker up. The engine's not ready without clean filters, so it wants me to do the filters as well. We should probably just fix up everything. The oil's bad as well. If you care about performance, keep your filters clean. So I guess it does want me to do new filters? Alright, I guess we can do new filters. So we'll get rid of the oil filter. Does it have an air filter in here? I don't even know where the air filter is, to be honest. There's the air filter, so it's considered good, though. I don't see why I should change it if it's... Okay. I think it does want me to do this, though. So we'll look in here, and I think it wants me to buy an oil filter. I think it wants me to buy the air filter as well. So we'll do all the filters. So there we go. We got the air filter and the oil filter. We can remove this air filter, and we will install that beast. Yes. So let's install a new one. Brand new. Install that. There we go. Air filter is good now. Now we need to do the oil filter. Replace the oil filter, so we'll remove this one. And we'll put in the new oil filter. So there we go. Oil filter replace, mate. Thank you, good sir. So we can drop this down now. It seems to be happy with that. We're done here. Let's get the car down. Time for a quick service. So now you can do the simple stuff, you know, tire pressure, all that good stuff. So we want to obviously increase the tire pressure to the top here. That should be good. Tire pressure's all good. Now you can actually see the oil color as well as the amount right here, which is really cool to me. Simple things like that is pretty awesome. So we can do whole oil, or we can just add a little bit more oil to it. Obviously, this is looking a little brown right now, so I think a whole new oil change is needed. And now it's nice and golden yellow, just as you want it. And of course, water. We need some more in our rad, and now we should be able to, yeah, start the engine. But rough as guts, but it's still stuffed. Alright, well, it's a cheap car. It's gonna be rough as guts. She's spewing smoke. Sounds like a cement mixer. Well, you didn't give me much to start with. Timing is all over the joint like a 2-bob watch. Trim the timing by moving the needle into the middle. Okay, so we're gonna play with the timing here. So we just gotta bring this into the green slot, it looks like. There we go. Almost there, only missing a snazzy new paint job. Okay, so we got the sparks done. Let's paint this sucker up. Do we get to choose the color? Choose a color for your car, and then I think it said something about stripes, so let's do, you know, I kind of like this, you know, this nice light blue, so we're gonna paint it that. Now, you can add, like, fuck, you can add a snake to it. That's looking pretty badass. Oh, this is cool. Okay, that's 400 bucks. You know what? This isn't even my car. I don't know why I'm spending more money than I need to, because I believe I get to keep any extra money, so we're gonna keep it simple, stupid, so we can use that money for our actual car. So there we go. We'll paint that sucker up. Do you really want to exit without a plan? No, I do it. There we go. Click on the back icon, finish, and get paid. So here is our car. It is looking much better than when we got it. Who the fuck is this guy? Is this my uncle? You need to show the ropes. Oh, it is Uncle Charlie. Uncle Charlie, you got some nice legs there, buckaroo. Okay, I'm gonna say nothing, and we're gonna hit the back button here. Good on you, mate. There we go, and now we got 6,769 bucks. We started with 5,000, so we earned almost 2,000 bucks there. You're an Aussie now, mate. You're gonna need a pair of thongs and a decent... Why a pair of thongs? Is that like slang for something, or is that like you actually need a pair of thongs? Check out the local rag and find a car. What do you reckon I should get right away? Okay, so we can still do the tutorial. I think I'm pretty good, though, so I'm all over it. Let's get to actually buying our own car now. So we got a bunch of different stuff here. I got 6,700 bucks to my name, so I don't want to spend too much money because I want to upgrade these as well. So we can get a Walia, we can get a Walia, we can get a wrecked Walia. That's dirt cheap. Heavily used Wanja, if we want to upgrade a little bit. That's looking like it's a little too heavy for me. I do like the Walia, because if you can put a V8 in that little car, I think that's going to be really fun to drive around. But some of these bigger cars, I'm getting really excited. We got some muscle cars in here, obviously brand new cars as well. But yes, I think we'll get... We can either get the old Walia. Let's actually click on this. Enters my old Walia. It's heavily used Walia. I don't think I want a heavily used one. I'd rather get a rusty one. Needs a fair bit of body work and a new coat of paint. So I'm thinking the engine is probably a little better in this one. It's a little bit more expensive. But yes, we'll take this for our first car. Alright, so now we can go out to the parking garage, and again, we can either upgrade this to build for ourselves, or actually upgrade it to sell it and earn a profit. It's a really cool game, because I like the fact that you can choose what you want to do. You can either sell cars, you can race cars, you can just fix cars. I think you can get, like, quests, too. So we're going to select this, figure out what's going on with the car, because we have not looked under the hood yet of this dreaded beast. I mean, look at this thing. It has seen better days. By the way, we can drive, guys, I swear. We just got to work on our car first. Alright, so let's look at our inventory here, just to remember what we have. We have a whole motor in here, so that's good to know. What else can we do? So we can talk to the guy, and this is where you can make some money. So yeah, you can make a few quid if you do want to. I want to sell my car. You know where I can go get a race around here. So this is basically where you go when you're done with everything and you want to actually earn some money. But we're not done yet. I do want to upgrade this thing. I don't know if we'll be racing this one. We need to try it out first, see if it's got good handling and whatnot. Alright, so let's lift this sucker up and see what's underneath the hood and what we have to repair. We got a glowing dashboard here. I don't know what that means. Small instrument 1 is empty. Okay, so someone stole our speedometer or something. No, actually the speedometer is there, so I guess... I don't know what you would put there, but we can probably go to the newspaper and check that out later on. I'm more concerned with the engine and everything, so let's see. We got used, we got good, new... Everything actually doesn't look too bad, so we will repair this for 280 bucks, making sure it's brand new. The motor is very important, but let's make sure nothing is totally broken. Alright, new springs. How is our differential box doing? Everything is brand new. So yeah, you can get deep into this game, guys. There's so many different items you can do. Our steering column, how's that? It's brand new. Oh, this is looking good. This is exciting. How's our rad in the front? Good at 90%, so actually, we're doing pretty good here. I do want to upgrade some stuff, though. Our air filter is considered bad, so we're going to remove that bad boy and go look for a new one. Air filter for a Walia, 19 bucks. That's dirt cheap. Look at that thing. Oh, man, I wish I had 31,000. That has got a big engine in it. So I think we'll buy this air filter. There's another page, by the way. So yeah, there's a lot of different items that you can buy, but right now I just need my air filter. So we're going to install that thing. Oh, we had another one too. That's probably should have looked at that first. Thankfully, it was only 17 bucks, so no big deal. We'll install that one, brand spanking new, and you can sell all your old parts as well. Don't know how to do that just yet. I'm assuming if we go in here, all these are considered more or less good. We'll sell this one for 6 bucks because it's considered bad. We'll keep the other ones just in case we need them. Let's go over here. 85%. I think we should, yeah, we should definitely do an oil change. It's at 80. Oil filter as well. We should, you know, upgrade that. Filters are important, ladies and gentlemen, so we will fix that as well. If we can find one, of course. That's the thing. Well, we got a Wanja oil filter, but that's not what we need. Oil filter for a Walia. Alright, so it's 40 bucks, a little bit more expensive, but you know what? I don't think that's gonna break the bank. So let's install that oil filter, and of course we had another one. I totally forgot. I improved both, but I would actually rather, you know, get the right parts at the start here, so we'll install that. It's 97%, and we will keep the other ones just in case. How's our battery doing? 80%. Okay, I think we should fix that. Upgrade it to new. I don't know how you fix a battery, by the way. That doesn't really make sense. That's the thing you generally just replace. Is that a horn? Please tell me that's a horn. Yes, it is. We do have a horn on our car, guys. That's awesome. All right, what else do we need? I don't know what's important on cars. That's the well, I know obviously the engine and anything connected to it is important, but it's looking like our car's actually doing pretty good. Our clutch is fine. How's our drive shaft doing? There we go. It's looking like it is brand new. Wow, we got pretty lucky here. Only thing we really need is this instrument. Whatever it is, I don't know. Maybe we can actually find small instrument 1 in the newspaper here. Let's see. It's probably not going to be on this page. This is all electric. Wait, temperature gauge, maybe in here? Ah, there's a Speedo for sale. That's great. New starter motor. So yeah, it's looking like tail lights. Oh yeah, we should probably check our lights. That's important. We don't want to get pulled over by the cops. Battery level. I'm not really seeing anything. Exhaust, extra, supercharger, V8 tower. Oh yeah, this is going to get interesting really, really quickly. Alright, I don't think engage is that important though, so I'm not too worried about that. Hell, we can actually strip the car and lighten it probably, and that would be even smarter. Let's look at our tail lights here, see how they're doing, and our tires as well. I don't think we did that. That's considered new. Perfect. That's considered new. Exhaust system, that is considered used. Okay, we'll upgrade that to brand new. Exhaust system, probably pretty important. Tire, brand new, 89%, not too shabby. No reason to change that just yet. I think we should actually... Okay, this one's at 70%, so they are wearing down a little bit. This one's considered bad at 60%, so maybe buying some new tires might be a good idea. We have a 100% tire right there, though. That's kind of weird. Our front tires are really worn down, and our back tires are doing all right. So we can probably just change our tires around to deal with the wear, but honestly, we got some money to spend, so let's get those tires really quickly, if there is any, of course. So we can get a slick tire set, an off-road tire set, alloy rims. Oh, I don't even know what I need here. I was hoping it would go by car, but... this is gonna get a lot more confusing. Maybe we should get some slicks. That might be a good idea. Okay, so this is a 200 by 45 R17. Okay, so I need to remember that because that's how we know which tires to get. 200 by 45 R17. Right there, slick tire set for 335 bucks. We'll take that and we will change these tires out for those ones. So if we remove that, there we go. We can add that tire. And we got some slick tires. So yes, we're upgrading the slicks already, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think we have the horsepower to utilize slicks, but that's okay. We'll do it anyways. But you can definitely see how much easier this game is compared to My Summer Car in terms of building. And I actually like that. You know, I'm not a huge fan of building cars, so if you are a fan of building cars, obviously this is going to be a little worse for you. But if you just want to build quickly... This is definitely the game to go to. A lot more fun. We got a lot of tires as well. These are new tires as well, so maybe I should just sell those. So we'll change to the slicks here. There we go. We got all racing slicks. That might be a bad idea considering we're in the Australian Outback. But you know what? We'll try it. Worst case, we got to sell this car anyways. Let's go to our parts menu and sell these bad boys. How much are they worth? Oh, we're actually going to probably make our money back here just by selling our other tires as well because they weren't doing too bad. We also have this SL4 motor. Is this better than my motor? I don't even know. Let's see. The horsepower. Where's the horsepower? 0 horsepower. Okay. Well, that's not good. I don't know why it's saying 0 horsepower. But honestly, there's a lot of things to work on this, and I think we'll change the engine later. I'd like to put a big V8 in this if I can. Let's just try this thing out, see how it is. So we're gonna drop this thing. Oh, let's paint it as well, obviously. We got a little bit of money to spend, so we may as well spend some on visuals here. So if we go over here, oh, I forgot to do the oil as well, so let's make sure everything's okay. Tire pressure, we need to increase that a little bit. Oil is more or less okay. Water is good. Let's wash that sucker. I think no, we didn't do that with this car. We did that with the car that we had to work on. Let's also repair some dents in the body, it looks like. Dent repair, that's pretty cool. Oh, 314 bucks. I think we're just gonna have to deal with them dents. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's really worth that money. Battery, don't really know what this is. This like adding juice to the battery? Alright, we'll do that. That's totally fine. And let's paint the sucker. Let's see, are the dents visible? I'm wondering if it has to deal with the windows, because the windows aren't looking too good. So you know what? Do you really want to exit without applying your new paint? No thanks. Okay, I don't want to apply that paint yet. Let's work on the body. Let's make sure this is okay. It's 314 bucks. Yes, that was the window as assumed. So the window is all good now, and now let's go and paint this sucker. Oh man, this is getting really expensive. I didn't expect this to be so expensive. We're gonna do a nice red because the DG channel is red. So let's do something like that. That's looking pretty good. I'd like to upgrade my rims as well because they're looking a little rusty. But you know what? For right now, I think this is more or less good. Do it! Thank you very much, and let's start this sucker up. Let's hope it works. Oh yeah. Engine started. Is it working? I don't even hear it. It's a really silent engine, but you can see the smoke going out. Alright, so that's good. It seems like everything is working, so let's go and try and drive this sucker. So here we are in the Australian Outback. So we got a bunch of different cameras, I think. Yes, we can change that. We got these views as well. Ooh, GTA-style view. That's pretty cool. Alright, and here we are off into the Australian Outback. So... oh, man, okay. I'm gonna have to get used to this car. It seems to have a little bit of a pep in its step. The handling in I don't know if it's this game or the fact that we have probably one of the worst cars in this game, but the handling could definitely do better. Ooh, okay, I am sliding all over the place. Thankfully, I'm feeling like those slicks are definitely helping out. So we're just gonna go around the map a little bit and see what we can find. I probably should have refueled. I didn't even notice that, but we still got lots of fuel, so no big deal. I just want to see how fast this thing can go. We're going over 100 already with this little old car. This is all fucking shit. Okay, all right. Don't go full throttle. It is just too crazy. All right, so I don't know if we can just like find races out here or if we can explore and find interesting things. We got a gas station over here. Oh, I was just talking about gas. I wonder, can we actually just fill up? I love, by the way, how they didn't pave this. Oh, okay, so good eye, mates. How much petrol you need? Fill her up, good sir. There we go. That was 25.2 L liters. 0.2 liters, 2 L liters. I don't know why I said that. Ooh, hey, dude. You want to fucking race? You feel like a drag? First to the end of the straight wins. How much you in for? Oh, fuck. You have a lot of money, Hannah. I don't know if I want to... No, okay. I'm not... You know what? Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I don't think I have enough money for this. Oh, I thought I had enough money. Okay, well, I guess gas is expensive, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, well, we'll do that race later. I would like to upgrade to a V8 first before I do any racing anyways. I'm just doing a little bit of exploring right now, enjoying the beautiful Australian Outback here, and I just want to see how good this car is. So we got a nice straight here. This is probably the straight she was talking about. I can get her up to about 130. Not too bad for a $6,000 car. Oh, man, okay, what is that noise? That sounds like it's gonna fucking explode. So let's, whoa, let's slow down a little bit here. Oh, fuck. Oh, man, okay. Guys, you have to understand how difficult this is to drive. It's like being on ice. That noise is, okay, that sounds like an overheating noise. That gauge I need seems to be my oil pressure, by the way, and it's kind of worrying me that's noise. I don't know if that's my rad or if that's my oil pressure, but something is sizzling, and it's a little bit worrisome. Alright, looks like we're getting into the old Australian jungle here. I don't think Australia has jungles, by the way. It's just nice seeing some trees and shit here. I actually wonder if I crash hard, does it damage my car? Oh, fuck. I don't want to try it, game. I really don't want to try it. I was just wondering it. Alright, but this is nice. I can dig this game. Oh, fuck and shit. Oh, I don't... Okay, we really need to work on the, I'm wondering if it's just the car that's bad handling or if it's just me because I'm drunk. But this car, the moment you start steering it, it is all over the place. We got something coming up here. Ooh, Got something really big coming up here. I'm kind of curious. Let's go check this place out. Is this a dealership or something? What does this say? Gotta! It's a park of some sort. Alright, I'll go to the park. I think it's actually closed, though. Road closed! Fuck that shit! I'm gonna see if I can break right through. Okay, can't break through. Probably shouldn't have done that. I probably did damage something now. Alright, I figured out how to put her in reverse, boys and girls, so that's good at least. And I guess we can't go here right now. Oh, it's a raceway park! Unfortunately, road's closed, so we're gonna go back. Is that my car on fire? I hope not. I probably shouldn't have tried to break through that. I just assumed it was made out of wood. I might have been able to do it. I definitely damaged my car. The max it seems to be going now is about 80 on a good day. So, yeah, clearly hitting things is a bad idea, guys. Go figure. In a car mechanic game, hitting things a bad idea? I didn't expect that one. Yeah, it's backfired now. It's not doing so good. Let's actually, can we, go back to the garage? Oh, we can. Thank God. All right, so let's check out what we did. Oh, that's never a good... Oh, fuck! I didn't even realize I dented the poor thing. All right, I am so sorry. I went on a little bit of a joyride there, and we are out of money. So we might have to do some questing next. We can park this in the garage, or sorry, in our parking lot, though, and work on it later on. But yeah, we're going to end this episode of Revhead here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, checking out this pretty awesome little game. Obviously, very simple in design, but very complex at the same time. So if you guys want to see some more of this, let me know in the comments below. I'll probably do a few more episodes trying to obviously upgrade my car so we can do some racing and whatnot, because that obviously sounds fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. As always, thanks for watching and liking, guys, and I will see you in the next one.